start recording again, and then I got to get it on Facebook. We got to go live again, which I gotta figure out how to do it again.
Part 3.
Yeah, I guess go St. Patty's part 3. If it'll work.
Bitch.
What are you doing over
Minding my
there?
business over here.
Let's see if that connected. All right, connected. Boom, boom, boom. And St. Patty's 3. It's 3. All right. Location. Madhouse. Save. I think I gotta talk. I gotta put something in the thing too. I forgot about that. There we go. Boom. All right, now it'll let me go live. All right. Should be on in a minute. What are you doing?
Mind your business.
What are you doing over there? Where's the thing?
She can't hear it.
All right. All right, now we're back. And this time we've got Summer. Summer's in the kitchen. She's the one running our kitchen now. She's the one cooking all that delicious corned beef everybody's eating. It ain't me, because I've messed mine up. You know how that happened, right? You know what happened?
What do you mean?
Because we talked about it, we figured it out. I never put water in it or nothing. I put it in there. And then we would cook it before, shorter than we cook now. Now we cook it a long time. So when I pull them out to go slice it up, I pull it out to slice it up, and it's just so much juice in there. I'm like, she must be putting water in it. That's why it's so good.
Right.
So when I make mine, I make 3 more. I put water in the bottom because she must have, you know what I mean? And they freaking burnt to crisp. And I'm like, I mean, I'm talking burnt. Like this, just putting water in the bottom of the corned beef when it's cooking burns it. Like I'm talking, like not just burn. Like I'm
It was
talking,
bad.
yeah. Like you threw it in a pile of coals.
So how did hers come out good? Yours came out.
She didn't have water in the bottom, but it gets so juicy from the fat coming out and stuff. It just looks like it was so much. I thought it couldn't be just that. It had to be water in there.
Yeah, like the bottom of the pan has like this much water in it. I mean, not water,
It's grease is what it is, but I thought it was water. You know what I'm saying? So I did it, and then because Angel was supposed to pull it out, and he turned the oven off when he was supposed to pull it out because he was real busy that day. And he just left it in there. Well, you know, it's kind of how you do a prime rib. You know, you turn it off and let it, so it still cooks, you know. So I go, that must be what it was, you know. So I make them again the same way. I make 3 more with water in them. So now I'm 7 corned beefs, dude.
Wow.
7, like 15 pounders, dude, that I freaking burnt to a crisp. Legit. And then me and her were talking, and she's like, "Did you put water in yours?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did. I put it in there." And
You
she's
thought you
like,
was doing the
"That's
right thing."
yeah." She's like, "No, don't do that." And then she did them without it, and it's perfect again. Yeah, that's crazy. Who would think water would make that? What's the effect that causes that?
I think it's like the water and the grease like mixing together and then like heating up, and then it just like evaporates.
The
So then it
grease
burns.
evaporates easier because it's
'Cause the
diluted,
water-
maybe, or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I don't
thinking.
know.
It's wild, dude. It's unbelievable to me that adding water would cause that. That's bizarre to me. But
That's like when people make turkeys. You would imagine when they deep fry them how dry they would be. I think they're so much more moist.
when you do a turkey, when you deep fry them,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, they are. They're really
They're
good.
like
Actually,
seals of juices in there, and it You know what I'm saying? That has different effects. You never know.
I would have never guessed that. That one, not in a
Yeah.
million years.
I thought about it for like a day. I'm like, what did he do differently than me? And then it like dawned on me. I was like, you said something about water, and I'm like, no. And
That's crazy. I mean, you could add water and burn a freaking corned beef. Like, that's just insane
Well,
to
you
me.
know now.
That doesn't even add up. Like, in my brain, that still doesn't even, like, work, right?
Now down the road, if somebody put water, you'd be like,
You
"You're
fucking
so-
idiot.
What are you, stupid?" Everybody knows not to put water in there.
I didn't never know. Well, when we cook our ribs, we put water in the bottom.
Right, that's what I was just about
But
to
that
say.
doesn't come off that much grease. Out.
Well, it's not in the oven that long. The corned beef, we're cooking 7 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The ribs are in there for a few hours, like 2.5, 3 hours, you know?
Yeah, that's funny.
It's not, you know, I wonder the ribs might be better if we just start cooking them longer without water.
Right.
We should try it. At least one. Just do one that way.
Yeah.
We should try it. It might be even better, even though they're pretty good now. I
They
mean,
are.
it'd be hard to change, but I'm curious if it would be. I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe throw, I don't know, extra grease in it or something. I don't know.
We have you put a order together for the kitchen yet? To put in an order. Okay.
No, not yet.
He just messaged me and said we got to get it done.
I'll do it when I go downstairs.
We got to get that in, so we don't get like we did last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was 4 o'clock because when we had to have it anyway, we sent it out and didn't get an order. Didn't come.
Yeah, running the store, getting little stupid shit here.
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was
So what,
late.
So how you like being the kitchen manager now?
I mean, it's kind of the same. I just do the same thing that I did before, besides like make the schedule and do the order.
It's the same?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Well, then shit, we should bring it.
well,
pay
I
down.
don't. Well, I'm not like walking around like all bitchy, being the boss. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. But I mean, you know, rotate. I tell them how it should be done, and they just listen. It's easy. They make it really
They
easy.
do.
You know why they make it easy? It's because you're leading by example. Angel has verbally said to me, he has absolutely said, I have no choice. I have to leave it right because she leaves it so good for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, that's what it is. That's leading by example. That's, you know, not just telling them, they're saying this is what, you know, you expect. You know, it's
Right.
not saying that's what you expect, but you give it to them right, they try to give it back to you right. I mean, people are going to come up short.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like Sean, I think when somebody came up short, he would make it out to be this big blown up thing that it was unnecessary to be like. You know what I mean?
I just remember when Sean was the kitchen manager when I worked here last time. I would come in and I would have this list of prep that I would have to do. And I'm like, I got to do that and all these orders. Like, in my mind, I'm like, what have you been doing all day?
But that guy always was doing something.
I mean, it's easy to make yourself look busy. I could do it. Don't get me wrong. I could do that.
And that's true.
That is true. He was always doing something. That's one thing I always thought he was doing something. But
He was going to the cooler with his hidden beer.
yeah,
You would
probably.
think he's running in the cooler to do something. Yeah, he's going in there to have a beer.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was. I don't know.
I know.
I thought
No, he
so,
wa-
but clearly, no. I thought I knew he was drinking. No, I know. I told him he couldn't drink no more, and then literally, I don't know, like 2 weeks maybe. No, 2 weeks later, after I said that, I seen a beer sitting
Oh.
right by the coffee pot, and I'm like, a tall boy, which isn't something we even have, and I go, Sean, I thought we agreed there was no drinking. He goes, yeah, I know. I was just waiting for you to say something. It's like, we've already had this conversation. Like, what the hell? He was, I don't know. He was different. But people didn't listen to him because of that, because he didn't lead by example. That's the difference, yeah. Because he would bitch and nag, and that doesn't help. It's just you lead by example. It's
Yeah.
same
and
thing.
mumble under his breath. Blum, 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 blum.
Yeah, he was just talking. No, but it's been great with you back there for sure. But we still are going to need some help with some
Right.
more
Well,
help. We're
when's
still
Lefty
looking
coming
for.
back?
He comes back Monday. Well, he's on the schedule this week. I don't think
Yeah.
she's made it yet though.
Yeah, I haven't made the schedule,
He's
but
ready though. You talked to him?
He came
well,
in. He brought his
paper
letter
says
back.
318.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He brought his letter back that for 318. He's 3 days a week.
He's gonna be excited to come back to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it was pretty good when he left too, though.
Not
I
like
think.
this. No.
what do you mean?
No,
It was not clean like this.
Oh yeah.
no, not as clean as it is now. No,
No.
no.
No,
But it was still.
I'm hoping it's not gonna be like a problem because like when I worked with him, when I closed with him, like I'd be like, Jimmy wants it done this way. Why are you doing it that way? He's like, I know, but still did it ass backwards. And,
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah,
Well,
and
now,
I'm just like,
at
ugh.
this point, you got the authority to be like, no, this is how I want it
Right.
done.
Yeah.
So
No, there's little things that you do that just make sense.
It makes a big difference.
It makes a
too, you
huge
know?
difference. Like mopping. When you mop, you start in the dish room and come around. The last thing you mop is that food line.
And
If they start on the food line, which a lot of them like to do,
yes,
it drags the grease. You know what I mean? It puts it in the water and you just drag the grease all over the floor. And you can tell as soon as you walk in because when you walk in, the floor looks almost tiger striped or something.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's because they started on the line and dragged grease around with them.
Well, I think that's leaving it wet.
No,
That's the
it's
tiger
the,
grease.
it's the grease being come. It only work if they do it though. If they do it that way and they leave it wet, there's still not grease built up in it yet. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen him mop the whole floor without dipping it one time.
I've seen that too. Yeah,
I've
that
seen
was
it.
not
Yeah.
these guys,
No,
not the
no,
people
no,
that
no.
are here now,
Right,
but
I
Oh,
other
that
see.
used
ones.
to drive me nuts. I'm
like
like,
last
"Whoa."
time I worked here, they would just keep dipping the mop, and the floor would just stay wet. It would
Yeah.
just be wet for like an hour or two, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like no, you don't want that, because then you're just tracking everything.
And
all
you're
over.
ruining. That's how the tile are popped. The
Right.
tile that are popped, that's why they're popped. Is from letting that just soak and sit
Right.
on a tile like that. Yeah, that kitchen is definitely cleaner than it was when Dave left. But
Oh, yeah.
But it was really clean when Dave was here. Even when Summer came back, it was really clean. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot cleaner than it was. I just hadn't gotten to everything yet.
No,
But
it wasn't this clean.
no, hell no, no,
I mean,
no,
but
no,
there
no.
was still definitely a difference from working here last time to when I came back now. Definitely a big difference.
Oh, it was huge. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a monstrous difference from just because when I took it over, it was so bad. And I didn't even. It was even worse than when you worked here the last time, actually, because Sean did better than that. You know what I mean? Than what
Yeah.
Reggie was doing, basically.
But it's funny because, like, the health department, when it wasn't like it was now, they would say how nice it was. And I'm thinking, remember?
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, yep, kitchen's perfect.
Well, because they don't care about that as stuff
cleanliness,
like you
yeah.
think. They care about temperatures. They care about the work
Dates.
surfaces, using the proper cutting boards, and keeping
Dating
things
everything,
dating
yeah.
and throwed and rotated and things like that.
But that shit was funny. They were like, yep, kitchen looks great. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, God.
No, it was bad. We attempted a couple times, me and you did, to
Yeah.
come in there. We would come in on a Saturday or Sunday back before we were open on Sundays. And we would go in and do stuff like mop real good or pull out everything and clean behind there and stuff. But it never got to what it is today. Never. Not even once did we get it that good.
No.
And Sean was always trying to get me to pay people to come in on Sundays to do that too. And it's like, it's not necessary. It never was necessary. You just got to do it while you're working.
Right.
Right.
That's the only way to keep up with it. is
It's
to
like
do it while
today's
you're
a
working.
slow day. You do something. You know what I'm saying? It's not every day you're going to have time to do a big project in there. But like today, you could do a little project, section,
Yeah.
little section, little section.
Yeah, just hit on one little thing
Right.
at a time. That's all. And that,
And-
you have to do
and
that to
that's-
keep it going.
That's funny. Like her and Angel both do that. They'll pick a spot and they'll just do that whole area that day,
Yeah, that's yeah. Davey, I think is gonna do pretty good though. I mean, I don't know if he never cleaned the grill as good as you guys do. That's for sure. But he did clean it always. He just never got it like down to where it is
I
now.
don't think we had the lemon juice when he was here. I don't think we had it.
Yeah, didn't somebody say you put lemonade on it or something?
That's what they do every night, and that's why it looks like that. In the
Lemonade.
morning, you can't tell the difference between a lemonade or lemon juice.
Really?
We've been out of lemon juice for days.
So you're using lemonade?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know why. We had this conversation. I don't know. You must have said to use lemon juice, but I was thinking lemonade because we didn't have no lemon juice. So that's why I started using it. But it works. So,
It does? It does the same thing?
yeah.
No
It
shit.
doesn't get it as good as the lemon juice, but I mean, like yesterday when you came in.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
It was.
That was all lemon juice. That was lemonade right there.
Wow.
That's crazy. What the hell?
Misconstruing what you say and shit. It worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to order the lemon juice from
No,
them.
why?
That's
We
on
got
the TCP
lemonade.
order. Nah, you want the real thing. I think. That's sugar you're putting on there, too. Like
Hey,
that.
that's why all the burgers are sweet. No, I'm just kidding.
You said that was a special sauce.
Yeah, the special sauce. Don't tell nobody. Oh, shit. They
yeah.
got a little tang in their stuff.
Yeah, something. It ain't as bitter as it used to be.
Wow.
All right. I think that's all we were going to. I don't know what else we wanted to talk about. Just, I know the corned beef was annoying. I know that.
That was pretty funny, though.
Dude, that's horrible. It's my own fault, too.
I know, that's
You
the
can't even
best
screw
part.
that
It
nobody.
wasn't my fault.
It looks like, the first St. Patty's Day I ever did, okay? The very first one, Guido come in to cook breakfast with me.
Oh, man.
And I come in, and at that time we would do in prime rib on Saturdays. And I come in, and there was four prime ribs.
That looked like shoe
still,
leather.
still in the oven, and still cooking
Oh, hell.
from the night before.
Who was that?
That was Sean. Yeah, Sean Panther, the one that was running the kitchen at Quaker Steak that just left Quaker Steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They looked like shoe leather.
Oh man, I was so mad.
I just looked. I said, I didn't say a word. I just around and walked away.
Oh, I was boiling. Oh my God, was I boiling? Which, I mean, I shouldn't even have cooked it that day. Back then, I didn't know any better. I thought that we would do prime rib and you just have some corned beef sandwiches. I didn't realize that it would be all corned beef all day. You know what I mean? I just didn't
Right.
know that. But yeah, I had 4 of them cooking in there and they just freaking gone.
How much was that?
Boy, I can't remember. Like if we went by today's though, that was $1,000 in there.
Holy
By
shit.
today's cost, but back then it wasn't that high. It
They
was
were-
probably like 400.
It was probably this big, and then they ended up being like this.
They looked like my corned beefs.
Oh my god,
God.
it was bad. I just looked at him like, what the fuck? I didn't say a word. I just turned around and walked away. He was mad as shit.
Oh yeah, I was boiling. Cause that was when we first started, man. I didn't have money
Right,
for
right.
nothing really.
Yeah,
I mean, it was every week was a burden to put in a food order. You know what I mean? It was rough, you know. But anyways,
Putting half liquor orders in and shit like that.
oh yeah, running
Running to
for
the store
sure.
to get, it was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was real tight. I remember when the lottery came in, and we were like iffy, like did we want to do it or not? And the lottery comes in, and Amanda's like, I don't know if we should do it, this and that. And then I think it was Melissa Newsom said, well, I'll show you how to do it. And she just played a ticket just to play it so she could see it. And she hit for like $160, I think it was. It wasn't a big hit, but at that time we had, we didn't ever have to pay nothing out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now Amanda goes, oh my God, we just started freaking out. Like, what are we going to do? Now, what are we going to do? You know what I mean? It was tight back then. It was real tight. Yeah, it was definitely tight. But, all right. I think that's it. I think that's all we wanted.
All right.
All right.
See you guys later.
Happy cooking. I might have to come down there if we start getting busy on the corned beefs. The corned beef's on Uber Eats too, so we might get them through there too.
Right.
So, all right.
No, that's it for today, huh?
Is that it for today?
I don't think so.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't think we're done.
You think we're done?
Yeah, we got about 2 hours in on it.
Is it 2 hours? It's probably more than that. Honestly, probably a lot more than that. Believe it or not. But
All right. Well, you have a good St. Patrick's Day.
I shall. I'm probably going to get some sleep, I think, more than anything. That's what I need. All this working and planning for a dud.
Right.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, I'm just kidding.
Crash and burn,
Crash
baby.
and burn.
Crash and burn.
Got to do a little special effect for that one.
I don't have it on there. I have the cameras up because we were watching to see if it was busy down there. I probably have something here, though.
Yeah, that ain't it. All right. Yeah.
Peace.
All right, boy. Get out of here. I got you.